Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. And away we go from NRG Stadium. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the...
Sent in motion. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Look the hot, look the hot.
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Wait. Robbie.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Has a lane inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, south.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on the move. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a check. Shotgun now for Stroud. Quick slant complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Mixon finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Finds the in route complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Harris on the stop. This is Walker on second. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On third down, Walker. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They go play action on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Barnard with the grab. And he drives this forward to the 6. Back now for the second quarter. And the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone. On the draw, it's Walker. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only made it to 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal from the 5. Here's a throw. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Hey, south. Good.
Running left is Mixon. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They kick the running back in motion. Stroud throwing here on first. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Hey, uno more. Nike Texans. Hey, uno. Nine.
First down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Running back sent in motion. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So they're left facing third and long.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Look the hot.
From the gun, Stroud. He throws a bullet down the right sideline.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. This will be a 44-yard look.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's second down coming up. They're throwing it. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Looking for a throw here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it sets up second down. He'll throw it yet again. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. They'll throw it again. Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots, and with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage, just like that.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They have him back there because of the incredible things that he can do on punt returns, Brock, but this time he winds up giving the other side their incredible moment.
That's right. As a returner, you've got to field that ball clean first, and then second, keep it secure the rest of the way. There's 10 dudes on that other side, like maybe even 11 if you got a punter who likes to hit, and their sole mission is to separate you from the ball at full speed. And if they're lucky, well, they're lucky they can return it back to the house for 6.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, ready.
Going right side, mixing with it. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans looking down a very long field. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, south, south, south.
Stroud. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Why, Tony?
They kick the running back in motion. Stroud from the pistol. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Walker now from the gun. His push straight ahead nets maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Connects with Fant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Hauled in left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Walker running to the right. Kicks this one outside. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. But out of bounds.
3rd and long for him here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all, and they bottle up that return immediately.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and, most importantly, keeping that possession.
He lofts it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing it.
He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety.
Okay, you could just feel it, right off the snap. You just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Whoa. Here we go. Hey, uno.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Uno more.
Second and 8. Completed to Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 35 out of that one. And it sets up a Houston first. Running it with Mixon. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud.
Selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Back to the air on second down. Metcalf there to bring it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Walker running right. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They give up the gut to Walker. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Christian Harris on the stop. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. Looking to the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. Walker on first down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Escapes the pocket. He finds Fant. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Toss play. This is Walker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd and 9. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Bails out of the pocket quick. To the sideline, and he has the catch. Tough play for a small gain, but it does get the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to just 2.
Seahawks 17.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Oh, ready? 19 Texans.
On the carry, this is Mixon. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
All right. 11.
From the 32. He fires one deep down. They did it! He made the interception! Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a fourth quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks jump in front now by 5.
Texans 19.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ow, beside.
Running back sent in motion. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12.
31. Texans 19. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it's fielded but not returned for the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the tweak, right? Look the hot, look the hot.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Robin.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Look the hot, look the hot. Good.
2nd and 4. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, south, south, south. Good.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Here we go, let's go. Buggy.
1st down, Stroud. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Tony. Oh, Eric.
They kick the running back in motion. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Good.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Down to the 10. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running with Walker again. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Seahawks ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Texans 19. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard run.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
Here we go.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers